The following episode contains mild sexuality, references to drugs both real and fictional, body horror, and violence.
Previously on Masks and Mayhem.
So, tell me what you did to piss off the Midnight Gang.
Is that what they call themselves?
Midnight Hydra, Crystal Tiger, Vapor Kappa, 3 of the members of the Midnight Gang.
After taking off a sort of mask and goggles combo that revealed themselves to be Austin Yates, the bartender at the bar across the street from your house. They call me the Hornet. I've lived in the North End my entire life.
It's obvious you care a lot about it.
It's important to me, you know? I've gone from cracking some mobster skulls and fighting gang members to fighting real supervillains and there's super drugs going through my neighborhood, and I'm just starting to wonder if I've actually, made this place any better.
I'm sure you have. Can you imagine if you hadn't been getting those gangs when they were smaller, how much they would have grown?
Hornet responds to the group text, a couple different photographs of the building. Again, pretty standard for the North End 3-story apartment building.
Bare minimum, this is looking like the best lead we have, and if there's any assortment of high rollers or anyone who might have profile in there, we might not be able to get this many of them together again.
Do you want us just to go? Did you want to send any agents?
No, I'll go with you myself.
Well, someone's really trying to make sure I don't fuck things up again.
But as you head up the stairs, you realize you recognize the voices that are in the bathroom.
What's up, dude?
The leader of the Midnights is here.
Oh, did you see him somewhere?
I heard him.
Where did you... Oh, God.
Nothing really going on up here. One guy chilling, and he looks up, and he just, kind of nods at you.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Nothing much, just thinking about life, you know? Just the gang used to be different.
Wait, what do you mean different?
I don't know, we used to be trying to, get some territory for ourselves, make something of our own. Now we're selling super drugs, and we got some fucking posthumans just, on our payroll somehow.
Door flies open, Midnight Hydra walks out, looking rather pleased with himself, a big ol' smug grin across his face. Lazerhawk, leaning up against the wall, hands crossed, lets Midnight Hydra take maybe one step before I unfold my arms and proceed to slap at him with the taseriest of fists.
Lazerhawk backhands Midnight Hydra. Brandon, roll that attack.
26 with my Fist of Lightning.
Okay, that definitely hits. Give me 1 second. You are very successful, Brandon. Tell me what that looks like.
It looks like the back of my hand colliding with his face. I don't care about theatrics. He killed the man I love.
Your fist hits Midnight Hydra square in the nose. Blood just kind of flows right down as he backs up and grabs his face with a little bit of singeing from the taser lasering part.
Hey, sugar.
Hydra spits out blood. Fuck you, Lazerhawk.
Sounds like you already did that tonight, buddy.
Right as you say that, that's when Crystal Tiger pops up around the corner and sees you, and her jaw drops, and then she just starts glaring immediately.
I can see this, right?
You're about halfway down the stairs, so I imagine by the time that exchange happened, you got to the bottom of the stairs, yeah.
I'm feeling like Ruby can tell something's about to go down. I'm gonna take the dagger out. Just kind of slowly have it by my side. Not make a big show of having it out. Just slowly.
Real quick, Yardak, before I proceed, did you get down to the bottom of the stairs through this? Did you speed up at all?
Oh, yeah. Hustle my little ass down the stairs.
At this point, suddenly everyone in the room realizes what's going on. 2 of the gang members who are with that one judge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one who lets people go or not because they just choose to.
I have a question because I don't remember from the notes. Where's Austin?
Where is Austin? Hornet was with Ruby, so like I guess you would have just gotten down to the bottom of the stairs together.
Okay.
So yeah, you two are, all 3 of you now are at the bottom of the stairs, which is like just like literally feet away from Midnight Hydra and Crystal Tiger and Lazerhawk. And like I said, the 2 gang members, the 2 women who were with that judge suddenly just whipped out pistols. A couple of the gang members who were there are kind of drunk, but they're starting to realize what's going on.
So we're gonna have a shootout at the OK Corral.
Everyone roll initiative.
Okay, so, 3, not great. Let's see.
That would be a 29.
Plus 3, 12.
14.
Put the judge on there too. I want to hoof him in the nads.
Oh yeah, you know what? He is technically in the room. Just a reminder, you are now on the 2nd floor of a 3-story building, and with quite a few gang members on this level, as well as a couple downstairs and out front, kind of guarding the place. Remember, this is kind of like a home base sort of hangout spot for the Blue Cross gang. And you've got a judge here, as well as, familiar villain, Elliot Goldtooth Ainsley. And there is upstairs a gang member that Yardak had been talking with. But up until this moment, none of them would have thought that you guys were anything but Blue Cross gang members. And technically, only Lazerhawk has revealed himself as otherwise.
Ooh.
So just a reminder about all that. And yeah, Lazerhawk, what do you do?
Second verse, same as the first. I'm sparking up my fist so I can put him in a hearse. I like this dice. That would be altogether a 30. I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Actually, if that's the case, critical hit means that you can choose from following 3 options. You can increase a +5 bonus to your effect rank. You can add an additional effect of your choice with a resistance of DC 10, which the target must make a separate resistance check. So like you could have an attack, I don't know, fortitude, or attempt to blind them with like a dazzle kind of thing. Or you can power stunt without doing extra effort.
What's gonna hurt more?
I mean, I guess increased effect, because that would be +5 to your damage.
Let's do that one.
Okay, and what is your damage to begin with?
Damage plus 10, DC 25.
DC 25, so DC of 30 this time. Yeah, this second one pushes him back. Tell me a little bit more about what it looks like.
Well, if the first one was a big old sparkly backhand, this one's just a punch square to the schnoz. I'm not looking to style too hard. I'm just looking to hurt him.
Like I'm imagining it's kind of like a little 1-2.
Yeah.
I'd say like the first one hits again square in the jaw and kind of knocks him, but he does like just in a moment, his combat skills kick in and he does like deflect the other hit with his hand.
Okay.
You're both trained in the art of hand-to-hand combat. You've both been through the same military program.
I'm still better.
If that's the case, then though, it is Midnight Hydra's turn.
Bring it on.
Immediately after deflecting your shot, he kind of does like a combat roll to like flank you. And then he immediately reaches behind you to try to grab you with a tendril snare. He's going to use his neon gas to try to cover you with a bunch of tentacles. And what is your dodge plus 10?
That'd be a 16.
Yeah, so it looks like it's successful. Now we have to do an opposed check. So you're going to make a resistance check, actually, using the better of strength or dodge.
Dodge. Fuck me. That's a 9, boss.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a straight up hold on you. Like the tentacles just wrap around your arms and your legs and your waist. He's like kind of facing away from you. He just like curls his fists and you feel it like tighten all around you. The couple other gang members are kind of like stumbling to their feet, kind of, again, figuring out what's going on. A couple of them have pulled their guns out. And Ruby, it's your turn. What do you do?
So does he? So the tentacles have him?
Yeah. So again, if you wanted to,
Okay, just how far am I away from him?
10 feet, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I am going to go up and stab Midnight Hydra with the dagger.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you run over and make an attack check.
Aim for the kidneys. He's always had weak kidneys.
He gets a slight bonus because he's focused on Lazerhawk and also facing away from you.
Okay.
Or you get a slight bonus, I should say.
Okay, so would you say because you were saying something I get an advantage? That's not changing what I do, right?
No. It's just going to be a penalty on him for his defenses.
Did I need to roll for that, or if I need to roll?
Yeah. You need to roll and add. It's going to be a combination of your fighting attribute as well as any close combat advantage you have.
Okay. 12 overall because I rolled a 5.
Even though like he wasn't really expecting it, he kind of just was able to. He heard you coming and just kind of sidestepped, and you kind of just like when you went for the stab, you kind of just went right past him.
Fuck.
Darn it.
Again, like he knows you're there, but he's kind of mostly putting his focus on Lazerhawk right now because that's like his nemesis.
Okay, and since I didn't use all of my move action, I'm going to move a little bit back to like my friends as opposed to away from the other gang members.
Oh, okay. You're not going to try to like flank him or anything?
Actually, no, that's braver. I should do that.
No, I'm just asking. Like, I just want to make sure. Like,
I'll flank him.
Do you say anything else?
Nope, I just kind of stab, and I'm just like, they're all so drunk. I'm maybe hoping that maybe some of the drunker ones won't notice that I was the one who stabbed him.
Give me 1 second before we make that decision.
It's a gang party. People just get stabbed. What happened?
I was going to suggest that we have to do it as a deception roll, but deception's a standard action. So, all right, Ruby did that. Yardak, it is your turn.
My question is, are the 3 just random grunts, are they armed, or were they just like hanging out?
No, 2 of the random grunts are definitely armed. The 2 of them that are with the judge had guns. The other couple ones, like Goldtooth and the other 2, they just pull out some knives.
Oh, okay. 18 minus 3 is 15 plus...
So 23 total.
Oh, okay. And then 6 plus 5 is 11. And then 7 plus 5 is 12.
Describe to me how this looks.
Oh, I hit all 3?
You knocked all 3 the fuck out.
Oh. So I was in the back just minding my business, looking like a Blue Cross gang guy. And they weren't really paying me much mind. So I was letting Lazerhawk and Ruby do the fighting and then drawing attention away from me. So as they were, squabbling, I was uncapping my water skin on the sly. I was tired of Midnight Hydra's tentacle bullshit. So I said, here, have some tentacles of my own, and flailed these 3 bitches out and smacked each one of them motherfuckers right in the face.
When you do that, basically one gang member goes flying into the judge, who then goes flying into the next person, and they all just kind of fall in a heap on the floor. Is there anything else you're going to do on your turn?
No, but I'm hoping that as that happened, multiple people have kind of went like, whoa, and they looked at me in wonder.
While it does seem like they're like some of the bystanders are a little like, what? Goldtooth just exclaims, oh, fuck, it's them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Live in fear.
And they've got a new guy. After that, it's actually Hornet's turn. Yeah, Austin kind of just pounds his fists together with a bit of his own zapper power going. And he kind of just dives forward into one of the other gang members with the knife.
We get it. You're a martyr.
And yeah, he
Dan, I need you to understand if he dies, this is now on you because he jinxed him.
Yeah, so actually he dives forward, and let me do one more roll. He dives forward and just zaps the guy right in the chest, pushes them both over, but then pushes off of that guy's chest to flip back onto his feet.
Show off. I know, I say that in character because I thought my move was really cool, and he's going to try to fucking one-up me.
Yeah, that's 3 gang members down. The only ones remaining now are one of the other ones with the knife and Goldtooth. The one with the knife leans out the window and just shouts out, we got some masks up here. And he, in a panic, immediately then turns around and tries to throw his knife at you, Yardak.
Okay. Can I just kind of, swat it?
No.
Let's see how the roll goes, maybe.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. But he did critical fail, so the knife actually goes, right by your shoulder, a few feet off.
Okay.
Because he's a little drunk and he was a little panicked and it didn't go well for him. Goldtooth kind of runs around and is going to try to get out. He kind of makes it to the staircase at the end of the round. And that means it is Lazerhawk's turn. So you need to try to escape this grapple before you can really do anything.
Alright, what do I roll for that?
The better of strength or dodge.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. Oh, that rolled off the table. Another nat 20. I love you, Big Green. 26 altogether.
Is your dice lucky or weighted?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder now.
Oh, whatever it is, I'll take it.
Tell me how you get out of it.
No frills, no chills. I just sort of envelop my body in brilliant light, which dissipates the tentacles. And then I smile.
All right.
Is that my turn, or can I do something else?
So now you can do your action.
Does Taser Fist have to be my fist, or hypothetically, can I Taser Fist kick him in the balls?
What does the power say? Does it say anything about your hands?
It doesn't say anything particularly about my hands. I was just wondering how much of a stickler you were going to be on that. If I gotta punch him in the nuts, I'll do it.
I'm going to say, like, if you were still bound, you couldn't, but since you're free and able to, like, really focus your energies, I think, yeah, that's something you can do.
Alright. Time for the Taser Nut Destroyer.
Don't like that.
Okay, so that's a 22.
Okay, and what is your damage?
Plus 10 DC 25.
DC 25.
You just need the DC, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. My apologies.
So yeah, you just kick him square in the nuts.
I like to imagine that it's like extra bright and extra sparkly when I destroy his testicles.
You come up with a hard kick and he just goes, ah, fuck. You know what I just realized we never did last turn, and this is my fault for forgetting? Crystal Tiger never went.
Oh, thank God. She would have rocked my fucking world.
Sucks to suck.
I'll have to remember that for next turn, or for this turn.
Just forget her again. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you kick him straight in the nuts, and he is just in super pain. Barbara, a little help here?
You know what? That's about my turn. I'm not really looking for any quippy one-liners or anything. I just want revenge at this point against this motherfucker.
And then it is Midnight Hydra's turn. He does another combat roll away from you all, like past even the Blue Cross gang members, and turns around. And immediately he just shoots out a bunch of neon tentacles again. But these ones are like sharp and pointy, not grabby.
Ooh.
So he is going to try to hit all four of you.
Man, enjoy that -4, bitch.
All right. And what are all of your dodge plus 10s?
16.
17.
Fuck you, Yardak.
21.
Actually, Ruby is the only one to dodge it.
Fuck.
Ruby, describe to me that dodge real quick.
I look up because I was getting ready to be ready to stab him again. So when I see him move, I see that he's getting ready to move, and I duck down real quick when I see it coming before he's able to get me.
Okay.
And then I get back up. I don't stay ducked down.
And yeah, so I'm gonna roll for Hornet, and then Yardak and Lazerhawk need to roll a toughness check.
16 plus 8 is 24. Hell yeah.
18 plus 14 is 32.
It's a whole fucking lot.
I'm going to say, I guess because Lazerhawk has just been fighting him for so long, he saw it coming. I imagined you kind of just leaned out of the way, and it just kind of pierced the wall behind you, similar to a way that Ruby did. For Yardak, though, it hits him square in the side.
With a 24?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, it hits him square in the side. How does Yardak react to that?
Just like that. Like a deep grunt and fuck.
And I think, Hornet got hit straight so hard in the shoulder that he backflipped. And he is up, but he that hit him hard.
Fucking poor Austin just gets beat to fuck left and right.
That is Midnight Hydra's turn. Crystal Tiger now is finally in the fray. When all this starts going down, she immediately crystallized and hardened. She runs up to you, Lazerhawk, and just basically tries to clothesline you.
Aw, I feel popular today.
Yeah, she hit.
Shit.
So roll a toughness check.
Okay, thank God I sunk all my points into this. Oh, now I whiff it. That's a 19.
19?
Yeah.
I love that your whiff bad roll is still pretty good.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 5.
You get a whole face full of crystal when she just brings her forearm straight into your face, and she knocks you prone to the ground.
Oh.
She just yells at you, "You should mind your own business, Lazerhawk."
You should mind your own fuck you, Crystal Tiger.
And now it's Ruby's turn.
How many people are we fighting now? Have any of the other gang members run up?
Not that you've seen, not yet.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out, like, make sure we still have the situation under control, because we have backup if we need it. So I'm really close to Crystal Tiger then.
Basically right next to her and Lazerhawk.
I would like to razzle dazzle Crystal Tiger.
Can we just real quick think about how pretty it would be to hit Crystal Tiger with said razzle dazzle? Like, it's gonna be beautiful.
Ooh, that's an aspect I hadn't considered.
Oh no.
Everybody's blinded.
I know, that's what I'm concerned about.
So describe to me how it looks when you go for it.
Well, she's been ignoring me, and in my thinking that there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, stab the crystal element. So maybe I could try to blind the crystal person. So I put my hands up and go for the old razzle dazzle.
Both of them?
No, I only put one hand up because one's holding a dagger.
The light goes off, and I'm actually going to need Lazerhawk to make a check.
You know what? I guess that's fair.
Fortitude check?
The B23.
So it hits her and then goes off, but it only hits him.
Yeah, it reflects right off of her crystals. It doesn't even phase her.
God damn it!
Of course, she takes notice to what you just tried and just kind of glares at you. But yeah, and also Lazerhawk like kind of just shrugs it off, like it's not the best feeling in the world staring at a strobe light.
But so her eyes crystal too? Like,
everything turns to crystal.
But I feel like her eyes would still be eyes that would still be affected by things.
So you've done goofed and attempted to dazzle a crystal character. What else do you do?
I pissed her off a little, so I'm gonna move away. Also, I don't know I don't know what to do to this lady now.
She just backs away going, sorry, my fault.
I'm just gonna move a couple steps back, that way she's not, like, right next to me.
Where are you in reference to the rest of the other characters in the room? Or are you just heading back towards the bathroom?
Yeah, I just moved back a little, tried to move away from lady who I don't know how to harm.
Yardak, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'm trying to think.
Actually, how did it look when I razzle dazzled off the crystal?
Pretty fucking sweet.
It only discoed in the direction of Lazerhawk, like the rest of the room was fine.
Sorry, the Lazerhawk. Didn't realize that would happen.
It's not Lazerhawk's night.
So, with my shield, as opposed to using it to protect me, can I throw a shield around her to, like, kind of lock her down? Basically, gets my own ruby box?
Using your water, you can attempt to grapple her and, like, hold her in place.
If I'm going to do that, I'm just going to fucking attack her. I'd rather hurt her than just grapple her.
Okay, I mean, that's no different than the box.
On the other hand, What's-His-Nuts has a -3. Yeah, so I'm going to attack Midnight Hydra. He still has Lazerhawk grappled, right?
No.
He combat rolled away from him after Lazerhawk got out and tried to stab all of you with neon tentacles.
That's right. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have to try to avoid hurting him in my attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in that case, instead of water whip, I'm going to use my ice and just fucking throw a lance right through his chest.
Okay, roll your attack check.
Okay, so then that will be 13 plus 10 is 23.
Okay, and what is the damage on that?
10.
It does hit him. So let's see. Yeah, he, as it's coming, immediately throws his forearms up in front of him and like creates some neon, which kind of like slows it down.
Damn.
It was almost like catching an arrow with your forearms.
Totally chill.
Right about that point is when a bunch of the rest of the Blue Cross gang members run up.
Ah, fuck.
So now there's 5 gang members, Goldtooth, and the baddies. When they ran in, they're mostly built up around the one corner, so they're kind of next to Ruby and Yardak and Hornet. A couple of them are in the staircase.
You have to get the first one at the top of the staircase and just fucking domino their asses down the stairs.
Just hypothetically, so I know, if it becomes necessary to, like, tap the comms to get Kevin Lewis, that would be my action for that turn, right?
No, I'm going to consider that like talking. Like that's going to be, I'll consider that a free action.
Okay.
So it's Hornet's turn, and the second he sees the gang members coming around the corner, he immediately just tries to sock one right in the face.
Poor Hornet. Come on, buddy.
Don't fuck this up, Skippy.
Yeah, square in the face, knocks one right the fuck out, and he just goes, "Come on, you got more?"
I just picture him as like the Sokka of the group.
Yeah, you hear a snap of what sounds basically like a glow stick, like 2 of them coming from the hallway.
A glow stick?
What?
You hear the snap, like that kind of crack that you hear 2 of those.
What is this? Could be fucking Vapor Kappa?
Oh, fuck. No, they're doing slam packs.
Fuck me. And why is, like, the snap supposed to be glow stick noise? Such a specific noise.
We've also kind of already established that slam packs can be done in a variety of ways. Like, we've seen people smoking it, we've seen people ingesting it in, like, a pill. And then 2 of the gang members that had run into the room immediately start firing. And actually, 3 of you and Hornet all need to tell me what your dodge plus 10 is.
16.
Yeah, 17.
21 still, right? Ruby real good at getting out of the way. Not good at hitting shit.
Okay, yeah. You know, at this barrage of fire, you all just saw it coming and were able to get out of the way. Hornet dodged out of the way too. Like, in fact, like, again, it was almost immediately after he said, y'all got any more?
Don't antagonize them.
So yeah, the 2 that fired on you totally missed. Goldtooth kind of just barrels away through everyone and runs away. So he's out of the room, and now it's Lazerhawk's turn.
So, is activating Saint Skywalker's armor a free action? I can't remember.
Is it part of your array?
Shit, I think it is.
Yeah, if that's the case. It basically, if you do, you can't, like, do it in the same turn as other stuff.
Yeah, fuck it. If I die, I die. I'm shooting Midnight Hydra again. Or actually, I guess I'm shooting them for the first time.
Okay, so what are you using?
Solar shotgun. Things don't seem dire enough for Megasonic Missile yet. Plus, I like this building. I'd like it to stay. That would be a 21.
He immediately reacts and activates his neon to sort of absorb the laser.
While my hands are still out, then I flip them off.
So let me see. So that was your turn. Are you doing anything else?
Can I get up?
Wait, were you down?
Yeah, I'm still on the floor from when I got clotheslined. I have prone fighting.
You can get up as your move action, sure.
I'll just get up and have that be my turn. Fuck it.
So Midnight Hydra then immediately takes his hand in the air and brings his tentacle out and grabs Crystal Tiger and pulls her across the room towards him.
That's some Indiana Jones shit right there.
And then Crystal Tiger immediately, like, when she realizes, like, what he was doing, the second she lands, she stomps her foot on the ground. It sends a reverberation basically through the center of the room, and it basically cracks the floor between her and the other side, which causes, like, the floor to, like, fall inward.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Basically sends Lazerhawk and Yardak tumbling down to the first floor.
Oh, so this is Last Crusade. Shit.
From the first floor, I scream, fuck you.
So, let me see. So now it is Ruby's turn.
So I guess it is my turn. So I am just going to... I'm going to do the 2-tap thing. I'm calling him.
I'm on my way. Do you do anything else?
Am I still by them?
You're basically next to all the gang members right now. The gang members are kind of a little bit between you and Hornet, though.
Between me and Hornet. So am I standing next to, like, the one who's, like, the first one on the stairs?
Yeah, basically.
Can I try to domino this shit? Like, can I try to, like, razzle dazzle and, like, shove him at the same time and see if he'll fall?
Well, I guess you could power stunt that.
Yeah, that's how I'm thinking that maybe he'd be more thrown off his guard because, like, oh my god, our hand's shooting fucking light. Do I still have the hero point?
The hero point can only be used to recover after the fact.
I mean, there were, like, you can also use it as, like, a reaction. There's other things you can use hero point for, right?
Correct.
What if I just make a fucking match again? Like, just fuck with them.
It's not accordion.
I know, I'm trying to, like, think of something I could make to, like, intimidate them.
It's always a good thing to remember that I don't think you use as often as you do have an illusion power.
I do. Wait, Goldtooth is still down. Goldtooth left, right?
Goldtooth is out.
I thought of something, but it would only really work if he was there.
What was it that you're thinking of?
Well, if he was there, I thought he'd be looking for Myra. What if I made it seem like Myra ran through?
She would definitely be a known entity. She helped take down, like, all 3 of you are kind of known entities at this point. Like, you helped take down a gang house before.
Okay, I'm going to turn to everyone. I guess I'm addressing everyone. I was like, we have backup coming. You don't want to mess with us. And then I'm going to make it look like Myra, like ran from downstairs and, like, past them.
Okay.
and then maybe make the sound as well of like her running. You don't want to mess with those. But technically, I did not lie. We do have backup coming. It's just not Myra.
Yeah. You make that, and a couple of them go, "What the fuck?
See?
Where is she?"
Like, do you really want her to come back?
Yardak, I guess it's your turn. You're on the first floor. When the dust settles, you're surrounded by a couple of Blue Cross gang members.
So not the ones that are on the stairs. There's other ones that are down here.
And they were all kind of facing towards the stairs, but when the floor dropped in, they looked over and saw you and Lazerhawk fall through. I'm also going to say that you are like on the ground, so like you would have to stand up.
For the record, Austin is still up here with me, right?
Correct. It's you and Austin and a bunch of gang members and the baddies.
So I'm not completely alone.
Okay, well, how many gang members are around me?
In the immediate area is 3.
Okay, then once again, I'm going to do a multi-attack for 3, because I was like, as long as I hit them. So, how dusty is it? Because like everything fell. Like, and I know that they knew that we fell through, but can they see me? / is their vision any kind of obscured?
I would say that right now the dust is settled enough that you can both see each other.
Oh, I was going to be like super cool and be like, and from the mist, here comes the tentacles.
Are you trying to confuse them, or are you just trying to be descriptive?
Like 20% confusing, 80% just descriptive, because I also have low light vision.
Okay, because it's not low light. It's actually like your vision is blocked. It's enough to block their vision. It's going to be enough to block your vision. But if you just want to be descriptive, sure, there's still a bit of dust settling.
Well, we fell through the floor. Fuck this. And then like stand up and they kind of like push the dust away. And then I'm going to see the 3 guys that are in front of me and once again send a triple attack out at them.
Okay, roll all 3. Remember, it's a -3 penalty on all of them.
Okay, so 17 plus 5 is 22. 6 plus 5 is 11. Oh, that one doesn't seem so good. Ooh, nat 20 for the last one.
If you'd be willing to do the alternate effect, I could say that all 3 hit and KO'd.
Cool. Because I don't think my other one would have. It was only an 11.
Your one would not have. It actually, you hit so hard because you were just like, I guess, so angry that it did turn to ice a little bit. And it actually sprayed off of the one guy and hit the one that was like not already down.
I'll take it.
Okay. If that's the case, then it's Hornet's turn. And Hornet kind of moves, punches, knocks out one of the gang members, and kind of like squares up with Ruby, like back to back.
Yeah. If I had a gun, I'd do the Charlie's Angels pose. Because I could do it with the dagger.
And one of the gang members from the staircase runs up, and like you can see that the slam pack is already starting to impact him. His like muscles are starting to like bubble up, and he's starting to get bigger.
Who's getting bigger?
One of the gang members who was on the staircase. He's now.
Oh, god damn it.
And it's at that moment, actually, like he's at the one staircase, like the gang member that Yardak has been speaking to in the last episode finally comes downstairs.
Aww.
Keep in mind that like all of this has passed in like 30 seconds, really.
A lot has happened very quickly. It just doesn't seem like it.
He actually yells over to you, like, "You two, come up here!" And that's when like the other gang member, like the one that is on the slam pack, like looks over at him and kind of like just rage roars. Yeah, something like that. Everyone run a perception check.
Oh, really? This is the one I'm going to whiff? I got an 8.
23.
13.
Okay, and then if that's the case, then Ruby, I'm going to say it's because Lazerhawk's still recovering from like the fall, but Yardak and Ruby hear 3 more like glow stick snaps from inside the stairwell.
Fuck.
What could best be described as an animalistic glug glug?
Out of curiosity, how far away is Kevin Lewis?
Considering it's only been about 6 seconds since you called him and he was on the block.
Fuck.
And each of the guys, like as long as you hit them, they're knocked out.
Uh-huh.
It's just the big bitches.
Yeah, no, but they're taking slam packs, so they're going to become big bitches.
Get them quick then. It's
Lazerhawk's turn now.
I'm weighing out. No, it's not time for that yet. I can still see the dickheads upstairs, right?
No. Like, imagine the floor, like half of it fell at an angle and you rolled out underneath where they would now be.
Fucking, I'm just gonna get up and pop my Saint Skywalker's armor.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else?
Yeah. I just started to scream "fuck you" loud enough for the dickheads upstairs to hear me.
Midnight Hydra and Crystal Tiger both like jump and roll down to where you and Yardak are.
Hi, they're your problems now.
What is your What is your parry plus 10?
16.
17.
So Midnight Hydra kind of just like rolls straight on by you and lands on his feet, Yardak. But Lazerhawk's going to need to do a toughness check. And remember, it is a -1 penalty because Crystal Tiger just came barreling down and slammed into you.
-1, you said?
Yeah, and don't forget your armor.
That'd be 28.
So she slams into you, but you kind of brace yourself and you don't really feel it. You kind of just slide back on your heels as this giant mass of crystal just like slams into you.
Hey out there. I'm finally starting to get a little bit stir crazy. Something about realizing that I haven't left like a 1 mile radius around my apartment for more than 2 months has finally started like clicking. I recognize that I've been extremely lucky to be able to stay safe in this way, of course. And to those listening, I hope that you are finding fun ways to keep calm and cool and collected. You're also stuck at home. If you are still working, I hope that you and your family are well. So I don't talk about this much at all, but the members of our team are actually in different parts of the United States, and we record remotely. I'm based in Boston, Massachusetts, and that's why Masks and Mayhem is a member of the New England Podcast Consortium. As a member of the NEPC, we seek to connect listeners and businesses in New England through mutual promotion and support. You might even want to check out fellow NEPC member Ignorance Was Bliss, a show about how people become who they are, including in some instances the intersections of topics like mental health and criminal justice. So anyway, give them a listen when you get the chance. But for now, as always, let's get back to the show.
Ruby, it's your turn. Remember that the other gang member just like called out to you.
I'm trying to think if I should take that or I don't want to be a little bitch. I'm gonna razzle dazzle him and try and like throw him off his rhythm.
Okay, and what is the DC again on your razzle dazzle?
15. Resist by fortitude.
You razzle dazzle him, and he again throws his hands up to try to block it, but is momentarily distracted.
Okay, and then I book it.
So yeah, you're heading towards. So this is the staircase heading up to the 3rd floor. The gang member, like while you were doing that, actually pulled out a gun and is like pointing it towards one of the other gang members.
We turned him real quick. Good job, Yardak.
Yardak, it's your turn.
Okay. Crystal bitch is still Crystal.
Midnight Hydra's the one closest to you.
So she's Crystal, but not Diamond.
I mean, that's not really been specified.
Okay, but I know I don't do it often. I am going to take my spear and I'm going to bring it down as hard as I can, and I want to get her right in the fucking knees.
In the knees? And I just want to double check. It has piercing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Make that attack roll.
Yeah, spear total 10. So that's 24.
The damage, and I believe that's strength-based.
6.
Yeah, you come down super hard on her knee, and she drops, like, to a kneeling position.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking Atlantean. Do you do anything else?
So yeah, like a good color guarder, I bring my spear down on her knee and just kind of follow through with a flourish and twirl the spear and turn my back on her.
Okay, and what are you, like, looking over your shoulder at her now?
Nah, she's on the ground now. She's not a threat. I turn my back to her as an insult because she called me an Atlantean.
Yeah, so now it's Hornet's turn. Hornet immediately zap fists another guy, and but the guy like just dodged out of the way just in time, I guess, because Hornet was a little panicky because he then immediately like ran back to catch up with Ruby and the unnamed gang member.
Damn it, Skippy.
And that's when the one gang member who was on slam packs barrels past all of the other gang members towards the heroes, and he makes a swing at Ruby.
18.
So yeah, he swings and he misses you, and his like now clawed hands just shatters through the window behind you, and he just drags his hand along the window frame, and it like crumples in the window a bit.
Okay.
You can only see this as he comes around the corner, but the one that had clearly just taken what sounds like 3 or 4 slam packs is just like his body is just like bubbling up. He has grown what would appear to be like several feet. His body mass just gains exponentially.
I don't like it. No thanks.
Pass.
That's all he does. He kind of just comes around the corner and he sees you. At that moment, you do hear Kevin Lewis on the comms. I just saw the window. I'm almost there. And now it is Lazerhawk's turn.
Crystal Tiger's one knee, right?
Correct. And Midnight Hydra is sort of just like standing there.
Taser Fist. 26.
You hit her, and let's see. You hit her solid, but it just kind of like your hand just almost bounced back on you. And actually, as a reaction, what is your parry plus 10?
That'd be a 16.
She immediately went to grab your hand after it bounced off. What is parry plus 10 again?
16.
The second that your hand bounced off, she immediately reacted and grabbed your wrist. Make a strength check.
That was nat 20, so 26 altogether. If this succeeds, I would like to scream, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty tiger."
So you punch her hand swings off. She grabs your wrist, but you immediately spin flip her off of it. All right, Lazerhawk, do you do anything else? You can use extra effort if you want to attack again, but
can I?
Yes, just keep in mind that you'll be fatigued after that.
Megasonic Missile.
What happened?
I'm just gonna take a picture.
Is it a nat 1?
It's the opposite of that, actually.
Oh, it's a critical hit.
That's a fucking crit, my boyo.
And what's your attack?
Megasonic Missile, which has a plus 9. So that's 29 altogether.
What effect would you like to do with your critical?
I don't know. Which one just liquidizes her? Can I liquidize her? Can I roll for liquidization?
I mean, you can add basically a second damage check.
Let's do it.
So yeah, you definitely hit. What's your normal DC?
On Megasonic Missile, it is 25.
Megasonic Missile is, what are their specifics to it? Can you remind me again?
Law side effect damage plus 10 to self, so I'm useless after this. Linked effect, affliction, pain, fatigue, plus 10, area, selective, and then limited to 1 degree.
You're actually going to immediately go to exhausted, not just fatigued, because not only are you doing that extra effort, but you're also doing it. And just so you know, exhausted means -2 penalty on checks, your half speed for movement, plus you have to roll that damage check against yourself. And just to be clear, are you attacking both of them or just Crystal Tiger with this?
Yeah, both of them.
So let me roll for... So the Megasonic Missile goes off. Roll your damage check for yourself.
So I have to beat a DC 25 on myself, right?
Correct.
Well, I didn't do that.
Because what you get determines how hurt you are.
Oh, fuck. I rolled a 4, and I'm adding my toughness to that, right?
Right, -1 because of your previous damage.
That's a 17.
17. So you are -1 penalty to toughness, as well as dazed. So your next turn you can only take a single action.
Okay.
And when this happens...
Yeah, what happened to them?
So the Megasonic Missile goes out, kind of sparks flying all over from your lasers, and slams into the two of them. I imagine almost flanking them, like it slams the two of them into each other.
Neat.
But then the burst back just sends you kind of flying backwards onto your, basically back, and you just kind of hit your head hard.
Less meat.
They're on the ground, and Midnight Hydra kind of just reaches towards Crystal Tiger and latches onto her.
No. No.
He tries to fade the two of them into neon, but he's failing. And he's like, sorry, Barbara. And he just kind of fades himself away and into neon gas and kind of floats off.
Puts a new spin on ghosting.
So yeah, Lazerhawk is down on the ground. Yardak just watched this all go down.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
But when that missile goes off, you hear a crack. Most of the rest of the floor from up above starts falling down.
Oh god.
Would a beer happen to have landed near me?
No. In fact, both you and Yardak need to make dodge checks.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, question. So shit's falling. Can I use a hero point to throw a shield around us?
Yeah, if you want to use that to do as a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a toughness check then.
So 19 plus 8, 27.
So I'm going to say that you're not hurt. However, just so much crap fell onto you that like eventually the shield gives way from just the sheer weight of it all.
Yeah.
And kind of traps the two of you.
That's what I was kind of imagining, because it's a whole fucking building.
Yeah. And like there's pretty much just the little area left where Ruby, Hornet, and the one guy on the slam pack are.
Mm.
And like a little ledge on the other side where the super slam pack guy is.
Okay. Then a bunch of people are still on the stairs?
Right.
Okay. Well, this has changed my plans.
So basically on the one ledge, it's light slam pack guy, Hornet, Ruby, and gang member. And on the other ledge is super slam pack guy, and then a bunch of people on the stairs. And then Yardak and Lazerhawk are trapped.
I had a really cool idea, but now it doesn't make sense. And I was going to make it look like I could make it look like I had made fire to get them to stay back. But now there's a fucking hole in the ground, so that doesn't make sense to do.
You can make it look like a big raging fire.
Yeah. Well, now they can't get to me anyway, so there's no point of... Out of curiosity, did Kevin Lewis hear or see any of that shit going down, Proco?
I'm going to at least assume that he heard.
Okay, this is in character. Oh shit! I can't get to any of the villains.
I mean, there's still baddies on your end. I think maybe you can still escape to the third floor.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I can't get to any of them, right? Like, there's a big hole.
I mean, there's one literally right next to you.
Oh, but the guy who was helping us?
There's the slam pack guy. There was the one that took a couple slam packs and the one that took a bunch of slam packs.
Oh, and he's still by me. Okay, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
I'm hoping maybe he was distracted by the hole in the ground.
Yeah, roll your attack check.
22. Stab.
So you stab him. However,
No, I don't want that.
he reacts and grabs your hand as you're trying to pull away, and basically takes the dagger. Like the dagger stays inside of him.
Oh, but he didn't grab me?
He didn't grab you, but he grabbed around the dagger. So like you pulled your hand out just in time, but like you don't have the dagger anymore.
It's a pity she can't make more.
Is he acting like he's going to do anything with the dagger, or is he just keeping it?
No, it's just like in him, and he just like roars.
And I'm going to go fine, keep it, and use my hero point as a reaction and make like a badass sword.
Okay. Yardak, it's your turn.
Does he have any reaction to the fact that I just made a sword?
No, he's too like animalistic right now to really like appreciate what just happened. Actually, though, the unnamed gang member is like, "What?"
Good. Thank you. Someone appreciate my greatness.
I am too high for this.
You chose the right side, buddy.
I'm not high enough. Ow.
Yardak, it is your turn.
So in our little cocoon of destruction, is it just me and Lazerhawk, or is Crystal Bitch in here too?
She's not in like the shielded area with you, but she's like under all the rubble.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so she got hit with the full brunt.
So it's just us two in the little cocoon then?
Yes.
Okay, so then, I mean, I guess since we're stuck here, I'm going to use my turn to heal him.
You. I like you. You're invited to my birthday party.
Yeah, make a DC 10 healing check.
Shibbity bop. That's an 11 plus my 10 for water control.
Okay, yeah. So Lazerhawk is healed of his 2 toughness things, but is still he's still dazed and the other stuff.
Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah. So like both of you need to make a strength check.
Since he just healed me, do I still have the -2 to that?
Yeah, you do still have -2 to checks.
Fuck.
Because he healed your toughness, but not the other issues.
So it'd be 9 plus, you said plus my strength?
Uh-huh.
Ew, gross. That's just a 12.
17.
Okay, yeah, both of you are fine, actually. If you had failed that, you would have been, like, injured from all the weight on top of you.
Mm.
Like, because it's slowly, like, crushing you.
Minor things.
All right, so that's your turn, Yardak?
Yep.
Hornet kind of, immediately, after you stabbed the gang member, said, "Visual, upstairs, let's go." He and the other gang member kind of run up the stairs.
Okay. He does realize we're not part of the gang by now, right? Or is he that high?
No, he's not. I don't think he's that high. I mean, you have to ask him, I suppose, but like, I don't think offhand I wouldn't say he's that high. The one that you stabbed, that's on the slam pack, actually takes chase after Hornet and the gang member, and then immediately after that, the other one with the slam packs, the one that took like a bunch of slam packs, roars and leaps the chasm.
What the?
And he lands on it. Ruby, make a dodge check.
Oh my god. 27.
As he lands, the rest of that little like space that was still left from that floor falls off, like just cracks under all the weight. But you were able to like dodge into the stairwell just in time. And he actually like grabbed onto the door frame, so he's like hanging in the door frame in front of you basically. But again, he's like gigantic, like filling up the entire frame basically, locking eyes with you.
Are his eyes pretty?
Not exactly.
Oh.
And then it is Lazerhawk's turn.
I have a house on top of me, right?
Yeah, I guess really kind of like Yardak and Lazerhawk. Is it alright if I could combine you guys? Like,
I mean, yeah, May as well. Yeah.
yeah. So let's say that Lazerhawk and Yardak right now. Let's do because Mr. Midnight Hydra left and Crystal Tiger's out. Do another strength check.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, bank shot. 15 altogether.
That's 14.
15, 14. Okay, no, you're still fine. Like you're still like holding it together.
13. I forgot it's a -2.
Okay, no, you're still able to like handle the weight.
I've got a kooky idea.
Okay.
Can I use my solar shotgun to vaporize some of the debris so Yardak can at least do something?
I feel like everything else will fall on top of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not without potentially compromising. Like, there's gonna be some potential penalties for that. I'm gonna warn you. Like, you can try that, but like, you don't know what the consequences will be right now.
Can I bide my action then?
Like save it?
Yeah.
Sure. What are you saving? Like, what are you trying to do?
I have no idea. I have no energy in a house on top of me. I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle here, boss.
All right. You're just holding to be later in the initiative, basically?
Yeah, I'll at least let Yardak go first, because I got nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I had you both just do that check for strength. Like, unless you're going to do anything else, like, both of you can really say what you're going to do in your turn right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is there's nothing for us to do.
Like, you can try the solar shotgun. That's an option.
I want to point out that Ruby does not know you guys are still alive. Like, they're like, I guess they're under that.
Actually, wait, there is one thing I can do. I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if there's a juice box anywhere nearby. That's in that one. I can see everything. I believe Ruby's up next.
Yeah, Ruby. So you are standing right in front of this gang member, or he's hanging right in front of you, and there is another one not too far up who looks like he's about to engage with the gang member and with Hornet.
So it's the really threatening one that's hanging, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going for him with the sword. Going for his arm mostly, trying to get him away from me.
Fucking stab him in the face.
I was stab him in the hand so he lets go. To be 20.
Okay, and what is your damage?
4. My strength is 2, so 6.
He just lets out a large roar as the sword pierces him. Where did you stab him?
I stabbed him in his, like, somewhere. He's holding on by, like, one arm, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, he's holding on by both arms.
Oh, I thought he was hanging on by one arm, because I was thinking if I got one arm and he let go, but if he got 2... I guess I sliced at one of the arms, hoping to, like, make him let go.
Okay. Yeah, you slice into the one arm, blood just, like, pouring from it. He doesn't, like, he lets go, but, like, his facial expression doesn't indicate, like, that it's really phased him.
Creepy. So he's just bleeding and doesn't care, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Again, I repeat, creepy.
And it's, like, a significant amount of blood, too. Like, if he wasn't on the slam pack, he'd be dead.
I wasn't necessarily trying to kill him, but he's trying to kill me, so...
It is Hornet's turn. Hornet is, like, him and the one gang member have kind of, like, run to the other side, like to try to put some distance between them. Like he's kind of covering for the gang member too, because he knows, like, the gang member's just a guy and he's a superhero at least.
Also, the gang member is super high.
So, and then this other one, you can't really see this, Ruby, but he like runs towards Hornet and the other gang member.
Okay.
Swings at him and just knocks Hornet against a wall. Let's double check. Yeah, Hornet takes another penalty on that one. And now it is Super Slam Pack Guy's turn. And yeah, he is going to swing himself in and kind of try to slam Ruby against the wall.
What do I need to roll for that?
Well, let's see if he's successful. What is your parry plus 10?
My parry plus 10 is 18.
Yeah, he hits. Roll a toughness check. Actually, you don't have any penalties yet.
I know. 22.
He slams into the wall, but like you recover from it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've just been doing this job long enough now that like you're used to taking at least a hit or two.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to leave a lasting impact.
Still doing this, and he's still just bleeding out.
Yeah, and actually with the bleeding arm, he goes to grab you.
Gross.
Yeah, now you're going to have to make a strength check.
Make me go to my strength. 16.
Yeah, he grabs you by the arm and brings you upstairs.
I was going that way anyways.
Keep in mind, like his hands are like 4 times normal size now.
But which arm? Like, is it the arm that's holding the sword?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, that seems important to know.
Yardak and Lazerhawk, it's your turn. What are you going to try and do?
Survive.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. We need somebody's help. Otherwise, if we move something, it's going to collapse on us.
That's a 3. I still don't find a juice box.
Roll your strength check again. Sorry, fortitude check. Roll a fortitude check, I realize.
So 12 plus 3, 15 again.
17.
17, you're fine. Okay. Do you want to attempt any actions, or do you want to just continue on? Like, just trying to stabilize?
Does Lazerhawk have any other minuses? Because I can heal again.
Yeah, you can heal his impaired.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's a DC 10.
14 plus 10, so 24.
You heal his impaired and his dazed. The only thing he has left is that he moves at half speed.
I can live with that.
Are you going to do anything yourself, Lazerhawk?
I mean, I'm still in a position where if I try blasting my way out of this, I'm fucked, aren't I?
I forget, you already used your hero point, right? I know Ruby did.
I did.
I have not. I joked about using it to get a juice box earlier.
I think you could, ask GM for inspiration. That's one of them, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's an option, or you can try to edit the scene, or you could try to, power stunt.
Edit the scene so we're not covered by Rebel.
Okay. Can I edit the scene to where maybe I can see an area where I can blast my way into slight freedom? I at least want to get Yardak back in the fight.
I'm going to say there's not any space above you, is my inspiration.
Can I blast underneath me? Does this bitch have a basement?
Wait, didn't we go in the basement?
Yeah, because there was a whole bunch of shit in the basement.
I just rolled a 23 to solar shotgun my way down.
All right, yeah. The floor beneath you breaks free and you and Yardak fall in. A little bit of the rubble comes with you, but mostly kind of holds itself up.
Do I land on my ass or my feet?
You both land 3-point hero style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If only anyone could have seen it.
It's okay. Yardak saw it, and I saw Yardak. We just had a bromance.
So that's your turns, right?
Yep.
You know what? Also, Crystal Tiger fell and landed face first on the ground. And then, Ruby, it's your turn. So it's you, Hornet, your potential ally gang member guy, and the 2 slam packers.
Okay. Where's Kevin? That's the real question.
Again, this is all passed so quickly. He's probably pretty close at this point.
Okay, so you said, the arm that's holding me is not the arm with the sword.
Correct.
And the arm that's holding me is the one that's already kind of cut up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go after that arm with the sword.
Okay.
I guess I'm trying to cut the arm off at this point? I don't fucking know.
First thing you're going to have to do is we're going to roll a strength check to see if you get out of his grasp or not.
Well, if he's not holding me, can I not do it while he's still holding me? If he's not holding that arm.
I would say you can, but you're going to get a little bit of a penalty because of
17.
Yeah, you know what? You're just able to wiggle free.
Okay, go after him with the sword.
All right, roll an attack check.
23.
Yeah, you know what? You cut that motherfucking arm right off.
Oh, shit! Is that the kind of shit that gets me at a hero point? Like, holy shit.
Keep it.
I don't want his fucking arm.
So yeah, that arm comes right the fuck off. However, he roars at the top of his lungs, and he grows like another foot, and like his other arm just gets like almost proportionally bigger.
The fuck? Okay, first I want to say Ruby's reaction to cutting off the arm was ah.
Do you do anything else, Ruby?
I run away from him. I hope Kevin gets here. I don't even know how he's gonna fucking get up to this floor.
What happens next happens very fast. As you're trying to run away, this giant beast of a creature is right behind you, reaching out, almost grabbing you by the hair.
No thanks.
Hornet sees what's happening and just fucking bum rushes him. He jumps into the air, knees up, and tackles into him, sending both of them flying through the window as he just starts tasering him.
I looked back a little because of that, so I saw this happening. Oh my god.
You literally felt like the air behind your head move from when he was about to grab you. And you just see the sparks flying from his hands, he's zapping as he's falling, just holding this guy's head. As they fall out of view and you hear a slam to the ground.
Where's Kevin?
And also you hear Kevin Lewis go, "Oh my fucking god." And then you also hear a couple shots ring out.
Is he already here, or did I just hear it in the comm?
No, you heard him outside through the window that broke through.
Oh, thank God he's here.
And also the other gang member just shoots the absolute hell out of the lighter slam pack guy.
Okay, he's very much on our side now, I guess. Thanks.
He falls to the ground. He's like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit."
And I go, "It's okay. It's okay. It's the other guy dead? Slam pack guy."
Definitely on the ground, and it's starting to wear off, and he's just
And I was like, maybe we should call 911.
And at that point, I'm going to say that we are out of initiative. What do you all do?
I'm just gonna fall over and die for a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna run to the window and see what the fuck is up with Austin.
Firstly, in my defense, I shot off a megasonic missile and had a house fall on me. I've had a very rough day.
That's fair. It's been quite the past couple days for you.
I run to the window and be like, "Austin, are you okay?"
He is very much not okay, because you can see the guy landed on top of him. His hands are still around the guy's head.
When I look down, do I see Kevin?
Oh, when you look down, yeah, you see Kevin. Kevin's trying to get the bigger guy off of him. But he, again, is gigantic.
Should I call 911 or something?
Just get down here.
That's going to be a little more difficult.
You can make a grappling hook.
Oh, I guess I could. And I'm going to be like, 1 second. And I guess I make a rope?
Sure.
And just rappel myself down. And I'm going to be like, "I'll be back for you, I guess, a guy." And I'm going to go, "There's a gang member on the top floor that helped us, so we should probably not, everyone else, nuts. Much nuts. She is now broken." Things got a little nuts, but the guy on the top floor, he helped us, so... Also, I think he's trapped up there right now. I guess you could take the rope down if you want. I didn't catch your name.
He starts, rappelling down.
And I go, he helped us. He helped us. Also, the stairs you can't really get from the bottom to the 3rd floor right now, and I'm not positive where Yardak or Lazerhawk are.
So you're saying all this, and he has just been trying to push, this giant guy off of Hornet.
Can I make, a board or something to try and wedge under the big guy to push him off Austin?
Sure. Trying to get a little leverage?
Yeah, and trying to get some leverage to get him off Austin. Does that work?
Okay. Roll a strength check, and I'll have Kevin Lewis help you out, too.
Okay. Can High Guy help us?
No, he is way too traumatized.
Fair. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to slide him off. He's in bad shape. A lot of him is like visibly crushed.
We need to find Yardak. I don't know where he is, but we found a bunch of drugs in the basement, by the way.
As I was running, I called someone. We've got a team en route to come collect everything and everyone. I've got some of the RCPD that you've worked with. I got in contact with them.
Okay. Did we call like ambulances, because there's definitely people bleeding out?
I mean, yeah. Again, we got a whole team of ambulances, police, union. So I want to see like what do Yardak and Lazerhawk do?
Are we able to get up the stairs, or is it that demolished?
Yeah, the basement stairs I think are still okay.
In the basement stairs went outside, right?
Yeah, there are some. They go outside behind the building.
I'm leaving, but I'm putting Crystal Tiger on my shoulders before I go.
Okay, yeah. So you collect her.
I'm gonna scream, I got 400 pounds of bitch who wants some.
I'm assuming I heard that, RC.
Yeah.
I guess Lazerhawk's still alive.
Ruby, at this point, Hornet's kind of like reaching out towards you and like very hoarsely breathing.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lean down to Hornet. Yardak, are you there?
Yeah.
Hornet really needs healing.
He grabs you by the wrist. North End. And he just like nods at you.
Yeah, we're trying to save the North End.
He just like points at you. North End. And he goes limp.
Austin, Yardak! Somebody help me! Help me, please!
Chapter 26. The Last Job, Part 4.
Masks and Mayhem uses the game Mutants and Masterminds 3rd Edition by Green Ronin Publishing. We are not affiliated. The show is written, produced, and heroically sacrificed by myself, R.C. Byler. Don't forget to check out the other members of the New England Podcast Consortium. Other members can be found at newenglandpodcasts.com. Our official art is by Jenn Evans, and our branding is by AJ Solomon. Our theme music is by Cloud Road Music. Additional music credits, social media links, blog posts, and episodes can be found on our website at masksandmayhem.com.
Is Austin dead? Holy shit! Okay, was the last job more literal than we thought?
Yeah, it was. I mean, how much do you want me to pull the curtain back on this?
Rip it back, RC.
I have pretty much planned for Hornet to die since the time you met him.
Rude.
Knew I didn't like him.
I don't regret calling him Skippy.
That's fine. But yeah, let me know how you guys felt about tonight's episode.
Well, now I'm sad.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I did not expect it to be like, I was like, oh yeah, you know what? It's just combat this time. It'll just be like 2 hours maybe. Whoops.
Yeah, that's why I don't really have I guess any thoughts, because we didn't learn anything or discover that. It was more of just
Yeah, we learned how to kill a hornet.
In the fray, yeah.
Learned how to swat a bug.
Yeah, this episode is just Bug Zapper.
I mean, Ruby's gonna have some survivor's guilt, but it'll be fine.
You get used to that.
We've got, oh my god, yeah, I guess that'll be a dynamic for Lazerhawk and Ruby to bond over.
Well, he died saving her.
He died saving me.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Sorry.
His backstory, one of his backstory characters.
Ah.
The reason he hates Tango Balboa so much.
He killed my fiance.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and I guess I'm going to ask more directly, since, again, this will kind of be revealed in the next episode, but, it's I feel like I left it on a fairly obvious cliffhanger. How do we feel about how Hornet went?
I'm sad.
I kind of kept saying throughout the entire episode, like, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, especially because it's unintentional foreshadowing.
I didn't know exactly how it was going to go. I had a couple ideas on how it would go. This is how I wanted it to go, basically.
Was it that he was saving Ruby?
More specifically, like it wasn't going to be Ruby specifically, although I had come up with some ideas. Basically, I knew that in order for this to be any kind of legitimate, I had to get Yardak out of the room.
Oh, so I couldn't heal him.
Yeah, I knew for that to have any kind of legitimacy, there had to be enough time for him to die without Yardak being like, "Oh, I'm right here."
And even I fucking knew that because I was like calling Yardak.
Yeah, and I did have like, fine, if you had been there and you had healed him and I would have let him live. But I did.
Is that why you crushed me with a house, you son of a bitch?
A lot of that was on the fly. I was figuring out how exactly I was going to separate the two of you. I look forward a lot to that ending, to editing that. Because I feel like it's not too often that I end things on things you guys say, so I always do prefer to do that if I can.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're lucky you got my, like, cries of anguish out first.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You're gonna really sell it. Thank you.
I tried.
In the arms of the angels.
Fuck coronavirus. If you do Arms of an Angel, I will fly to Boston and punch you.
The thing I love is that 2 minutes before that's my 400 pounds of bitch line.
Everyone had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel sad, though.